beginning on our back, hands down by the hips, legs bent. Let's float the arms up and over. Lengthen. And then inhaling here. Exhale, let the feet come off the floor, the hands go down by the hips. Inhale, feet back to the floor, arms overhead. Exhale. Pause. Inhale, open up. Exhale. Now this time, let the hands get a hold of the knees and hug the legs close. Then, let the knees float away until the arms are straight. Keeping the head on the floor, we'll pulse the knees with the breath. Inhaling here. Exhale. Thighs towards the belly and pause. Inhale. Back to straight arms. Exhale. Bring the legs close. Inhale. Open up. Exhale down. One more time here for this flow. Inhale. Pause. And now take the left hand over to join the right hand and pull the right leg close while you float the left foot up to the ceiling, reaching through the heel to activate that leg, getting ready to flow the straight leg. So, with the foot up high, exhaling here. Inhale, let the breath lower the heel down to tap the floor. Pause. Exhale. Bring the foot smoothly back up. Pause at the top. Inhale. Slowly lower. Tap and pause. Exhale. Up we come. Inhale. Lower down. And this time, when the leg finds the floor, reach through the heel. Keep the leg down and hug the bent leg close. Diagonal stretch through the pelvis. Then let the right knee float away to straight arms, and we'll try to take the head to meet the knee 3 times. Inhaling here. Exhale. Knee down, head up. Inhale. Smoothly open back up. Exhale. Curling up. Head as close to the knee as you can. Inhale. Starting position. Exhale, curl up one more time on the right side. Inhale. Arms straight, head on the floor. And now, let's take the interlaced hands to the back of the leg and pull the thigh down close again. And we're going to pulse that right foot to the ceiling 3 times. Exhaling here. Inhale. Both legs straight. Pause. Exhale. Elbows bend. Thigh comes back down. Pause here. Inhale. Reach through the heel towards the ceiling. Activate that leg. Exhale. And back in. Inhale. Up. One more time here. Pause. Exhale. Bring the leg down. And then inhale, take the leg back up, but we're going to leave it up. And float the lower leg 3 times with the breath. Inhaling here. Exhale. Bring that left foot up, side by side with the right, and pause. Inhale. Smoothly return the left leg to the floor. Pause at the bottom. Exhale up. Inhale, lower. Exhale up. One more round. Pause at the top. Inhale. And return the straight leg, the left leg to the floor, and bend the right leg, relocating the hands to the front of the shin. Pull the leg close. Then, leave the left hand with the knee and let the right arm go out in line with your shoulder palm up. Walk the left hand around the outside of the bent knee and start pushing the bent leg across the body to the left, letting the left toes fall over the little toe side. Keep your right shoulder grounded and get your recline twist. Settle into the breath. 3 nice centering breaths here. And now let the right hand float up towards the ceiling. And as it goes up, your inner bent knee can go to the floor. Turn the right palm towards your feet and slowly bring the arm down towards the floor alongside your ear. Back of the hand reaching the floor if possible. And then guide 3 nice breaths into the right side ribs. As you float the hand back up, let the bent leg come up, and then interlace hands. Hug the right leg in again. The left toes pointing towards the ceiling. Take a breath or two here. One leg straight, one leg bent. And then bending the left leg, hug both legs in again. Now let the right hand go over and join the left. Keep the left leg close while you float the right foot up, reach through the heel. Activate that straight leg and let's flow it with the breath. Exhaling with the foot high. Inhale, lengthen the whole time you're bringing it down. Keep reaching away. Tap the heel down. Exhale, smoothly. Bring that leg back up. Inhale and lower. Tap and pause. Exhale. Up comes the right leg. Inhale and lower. One more time over here on this side. Tap. Keep the leg down this time. Reach through the heel. Hug the bent leg close. And then allow the bent knee to float away till the arms are straight. Getting ready for head to knee on this side. Inhaling here. Exhale. Curl up. Knee down. Inhale. Open back up. Exhale. Head as close to the knee as you can get it. Inhale. Starting position. Exhale. One more time over here on the left side. Inhale. Opening up. Once we have the head grounded, let's go ahead and relocate the hands to the back of the leg. Pull the leg close. Getting ready to pulse that left foot to the ceiling. Exhaling here. Inhale. Take the foot up. Both legs straight and pause. Exhale. Coming down. Thigh next to the belly. Inhaling up. Exhale. Smoothly back down. Elbows bend evenly. Hug the leg close. Inhale, up. Reach through the heel towards the ceiling. Exhale, back down. And now this time we take the foot up again and leave it up there. Active straight legs, and we're going to flow the lower leg 3 times. Inhaling with the leg down. Exhale, float that right foot up, side by side feet and pause. Inhale, lower. Right heel finds the floor, pause. Exhale, back up. Inhale, lowering down again, tap. Exhale, up. Inhale. And this time we're taking the leg down to the floor, leave it there, let the left knee bend, relocate the hands to the front of the shin again and pull the leg close. Couple breaths with one leg straight, one leg bent. And then letting the left arm drop out in line with your shoulder palm up, walk the right hand around to the outside of the bent knee, and as you take that left leg over to the right, The little toe edge of the right foot goes onto the floor, and we keep our left shoulder grounded. 3 nice breaths here. Now let the left hand float off the floor and reach for the ceiling. And as it goes up, the inner left knee can come to the floor. Turn the floating palm towards your feet and bring that left arm alongside the ear, reaching overhead, and then guide your breath into those left side ribs. 3 breaths here. Let's take the left hand back up, rolling onto our back, letting the bent leg come up. Interlace hands, pull the left leg close, the right toe is pointing towards the ceiling again. Then, soften the right knee. One hand on each shin near the knees, pull the legs close. Allow the knees to float away. Get to your straight arms. Now we're going to be pulsing the knees again, but we're going to take the head up to try and meet the knees. Inhaling here. Exhale. Knees down, head up. Inhale. Head back to the floor and straight arms. Exhale. Curl up slowly. Pause. Inhale. Open up. Nice and steady with the breath. Exhale. Curling into a little ball if you can. Inhale. And this time, when the head finds the floor, we allow the hands to let go of the knees, the feet go to the floor, and drop your hands down by your hips with the palms down. Pushing the feet into the mat, float your hips an inch or 2 off the floor and slide the hands underneath you, getting the tip of the thumb and the tip of the index finger to touch one another, and have the arms straight so that when you stretch one leg out and the other leg out, the hands are pinned underneath you. Now, let the head come off the floor, look down your body at your feet. Push the elbows into the mat and bring your shoulders up off the floor. Now, bring the feet up the same height as your head. Widen the feet, back together. Widen, back together, feet out, number 3, together, 4, 5, one more, 6, back together, lower the legs, lower the shoulders and head, pause for a breath or 2, hands still pinned under you. Then bending both legs, one at a time. Float the hips up. Slide the hands out. And let's get ready for our bridge sequence. And now we have the feet about hip distance apart. The ankles right underneath the knees. Getting ready to float the hips up 3 times with the breath. Exhaling here. Inhale. Just bring the hips up high enough to make a straight line from your shoulders to the hips to the knees. And then exhale. Put the spine back down on the mat and pause. Inhale. Lift. Pause and relax. Exhale. Lower back down. Inhaling up. Exhale. Come back to your starting position. And then heel toe the feet together for marching bridge. Float the hips back up and you're going to hold them up and march the legs. Exhaling here. Inhale, right foot up, same height as your knee, left knee. And then right foot back down. Inhale, left foot up. Keep your hips off the floor. Left foot back down. Right foot up, pause. Right foot down. Left foot up. Left foot down. One more time each side. Right foot up. And back down. Last one on the left side. Float the foot up. And back down. And then slowly return the spine to the mat. Lower back's grounded again. Feet are still together. Slide the right leg forward. So we're going to use the left foot to push into the floor. The hips will come up along with the straight leg 3 times. Exhaling here. Inhale. Match the knees side by side and pause. Exhale. Come back down. Inhale. Up. Exhale. Returning down. Inhale. One more time over here on the right side. Exhale. Back down. Take a breath. One leg straight, one leg bent. And then bending the right leg. Slide the left leg out. Getting ready to flow this side. Exhaling here. Inhale. Up. Exhale. Back down. Inhale. Push that right foot in the mat. Get the thighs side by side. Exhale. Down. Inhale. Up. One more lift. Exhale. Down. Take a breath. And then back to the soles of the feet grounded, big toes touching for bellows flow. The knees will be dropping out to the side on the inhalation. The exhalation will bring the knees together. So on your next inhalation, drop the knees out wide. Pause at the bottom. Exhale. Bring the knees back up. Tap at the top. Inhale. The little toe edge of each foot acts like a door hinge. Pause. Exhale. Bring the legs back together. Inhale. Out wide with the knees. One more time. Exhale. And back together. Then, heel toe the feet all the way out to the edge of the mat. So the feet are wide, the knees are wide. I'm going to flow the knees again, but this time we want the hips up off the floor. So lift them up. Keep them off the floor as you inhale here. Exhale, tap the knees. Inhale, widen the knees over the ankles and pause. Exhale, knees come together. Inhale, widen. Exhale. Tap them one more time. Inhale, and now with the knees out over the ankles again. Exhale, and put the spine back down. Then, heel toe your feet to hip distance apart, and we'll do drawbridge. So this is where the arms will go overhead while the hips go to the ceiling. Exhaling here. Inhale, open up. Reach at the top of the pose. Exhale. Can you get the hands and hips to land at the same time? Pause at the bottom. Inhale, smoothly, let the breath open you up into drawbridge. Exhale. Gently returning to the mat. Inhale, up and over with the arms, hips off the floor. Pause. Exhale. And back down. Lift the hips up again just enough to slide the hands under you. Thumb tip and index fingertips touching. Stretch one leg out, the other leg out. Elbows are close to your side ribs or waist. Feet are together. Head comes off the floor, look down at the feet. Elbows push into the mat to bring the shoulders up off the floor. And now float the feet up head high. Widen the feet. Back together. Widen. back together, out for 3, and together, 4, 5, 6, feet together, legs down, shoulders and head down. Bending one leg at a time, soles of the feet grounded, float the hips up, slide the hands back out towards the long edge of your mat, relax for a couple of breaths, and then we're going over onto our sides. From here, let your right arm float up and over, so that now, when you pick your hips up and move them a little to the left, roll over onto your right side and let your arm be your pillow. Bent legs. Clamshell leg flow. Inhale the top leg up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale up. Back down. Inhale up. We'll do 6. Back down. 4. And down. 5. Lower. And 6. Back down. Then leave the bottom leg bent and stretch the top leg out. And we'll do vertical leg flow. Float the foot up with the inhalation. Exhale, bring it back down. 1. Up. 2. Up. And 3. 4. 5. One more. And 6. And now float the foot up 10 or 12 inches off the floor, and we'll go forward and back. So take the foot forward, take it back for 1. Horizontal leg flow. Forward, back for 2. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Stack the top leg on top of the bottom again. And now you can just roll over onto your back, onto your other side. I'm going to flip around so that I'm still facing the camera. You can do the same if you want. Now, it's the left arm acting as our pillow. Bent legs are stacked. This is a supportive hand out in front. And we'll do our clamshell leg flow. Top knee up. Down for 1. Up. 2. Connect the breath. Inhale up. Exhale down. Up. And down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And then stretch the top leg out. Vertical leg flow. Inhale up. Exhale. Come back down. Inhaling up. There's 2. Up. 3. And 4. 5. Last one. And there's 6. Now bring the foot 10, 12 inches off the floor. We'll go front and back. Bring the foot forward. Take it back for 1. Horizontal flow. Forward. And back. Up front. Back for 3. Forward. 4. 5. and 6. Bend the top leg, stack the legs, take a couple of breaths here. We're heading on to our belly. Rolling over. Set up crocodile hands, stacking one hand on top of the other so that the back of the top hand becomes your pillow hand. You put your forehead down on the pillow hand. The big toes are touching behind you. And just leave the forehead down. I'm lifting my head so you can hear me on the microphone. We're going to be floating alternate legs up, starting with the right foot just 10 or 12 inches off the floor, and then back down. So, exhaling here, inhale right foot up, exhale down. Keep the hips grounded. Inhale left foot up, back down. Don't tilt the hips. Right foot up with the breath. Exhale back down. Inhale left up. Exhale down. One more time each side. Up comes the right. Exhale down. Inhale up with the left. Exhale and return it down. Relax for a breath or two. And then take your hands back by your hips. Turn your head to the right. So the left cheek is on the mat. And we're going to do some stages of locust pose. So, float the head up and keep your hands and feet down. Let the head turn to look at the short edge of your mat. And then slowly lower down, turning to look left. Let the inhalation bring the head and shoulders up. Look forward again. Hang out for a breath or two. And then lower back down, looking right. Pause and relax. Inhale, head and shoulders back up. Hands stay down, bring the feet up. And widen the feet out over the edge of your mat. Back together. Widen the feet. Back together. One more time. Widen them. Bring them together. Lower the legs. And when the head comes down, look left. Inhale. Up. Add the legs. Hands still down. Widen the feet. Bring them together. Take the feet out over the edges of the mat. Back together. Widen one more time. Back together. Legs down. Head and shoulders down. Looking right. And now for a full locust pose a couple of times. Head and shoulders up. Hands and feet are still down. Add the legs. Hands are still down. Add the hands. Reach back through your heels. Feel the head and shoulders come a little higher. And release. Let the head turn to the left. Take a breath or two. Let's do that one more time. Head and shoulders up. Keep the hands and feet down. Soft gaze out in front. Add the feet. And if you're ready, the hands come up. Fingertips reach for the heels. And then smoothly returning to your mat, head looking right. After a couple of resting breaths here, plant your palms next to your side ribs. Elbows are high. We're going to be pushing ourselves up to a full cobra using my 6 count and your inhalation. So exhaling down low together. Inhale up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now some of us get to straight arms, some don't. We have bent arms, but we still keep the collarbones lifted. And then lower down, let the head turn to look to the left. Keep the hands where they are, we'll be going up again. Exhaling down low. Inhale up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Full cobra pose. Now leaving the hands and knees where they're at, let the hips start coming up and walk the knees forward. So we're coming down into a soft elbow child's pose. So we're not extending the hands way out in front. We want the elbows and forearms grounded, the head low, the sitting bones on the heels or as close as possible, getting ready for our spinal wave flow. Exhaling here, inhale, sweep the forehead through the hands and open up into cow pose. The exhalation takes the navel to the spine towards the ceiling, and then the hips go back and down towards the heels, the elbows to the floor. Inhale, let's do that twice more. Sweep through the hands, open up. Exhale, arch the spine up, look back at your knees for cat pose, and then hips back and down to child's pose. Inhale, smoothly find your way through. Come up. Exhale, arch up. And back and down. Relax for a couple of breaths in child's pose. Then stack the hands on your tailbone. We're going to be doing a kneeling flow. Exhaling down low. Inhale, sweep the arms out to the side. Come up onto tall knees, look up at the hands. Let the exhalation take you swan diving back down into child's pose. Inhale, smoothly open up. Tall. Exhale. Feel the breath flowing you in and out of the pose. Inhale, up. One more time here. Look up. Exhale. Make your way back down. And pause. Then take your hands, put them next to your knees. Let your head be heavy. And bring the head and shoulders up. Sit tall. Now, float the arms up and put interlaced hands behind your head. Elbows out wide. We'll do a butterfly flow with the arms. So, press the back of the head into the hands and look up. Widen your elbows even more. Exhale, bring the head forward. Look down at your knees and get the elbows as close as you can. Inhale, open up. Pause. Exhale, smoothly. Look down. Inhale, elbows go wide. Look up. Exhale. Look forward and down. Elbows as close as you can get them. And then inhale, back to neutral. Release the interlaced hands. Sit tall. And now widen your knees. Take the knees out to the edge of your mat. You're sitting on your heels still, big toes touching. Come to Sphinx arms. Keep the hips low. Put the elbows right underneath your shoulders. We're getting ready to finish up our practice with a wide knee child's pose. So, after a couple of breaths here, one hand goes out, the other. Arms straight, elbows off of the mat this time. Go down as far as you can without the hips floating up and settle into your wide knee child's pose. Finding the stillness, connect with the breath. And now, after
After 3 or more soft centering breaths, let the head start coming up. Walk the hands back.
Bring the knees together. Sit tall. And enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for joining me for this practice.